Okay, let's move forward. Ooh. Controller got funky for a second. Does she have anything new to say? I don't think so. We just talked to her to get the bastard stars. I just realized I could have duplicated again to get a second bastard stars, but we're not going to. As you can see, I have a Knight Rider glaive, or not glaive, flail in my left hand, and that's just for bleed buildup. Moveset is pretty simple. It's just, you know, pretty good. But the real reason why we have the bastard stars is for his weapon art, which creates a gigantic nebula of explosions, deals a ton of poise damage, and can deal a ton of damage, and stacks with Terra Magica, which is really useful. I also have the Wing of Astal for the same reason. And Wing of Astal has a mini Moonlight Greatsword heavy attack that shoots a projectile. So we'll definitely be using these. You can see I turned the cursor back on just so that I could have one. And I might play for a little bit with keyboard and mouse controls, because you really want to be able to aim this. And this makes it a little bit easier. Same with this weapon art. You want to be able to aim it. Makes it a little bit easier to hit. So we'll play around with this for a little bit. Ooh. All right. So I think we've done pretty much everything we want to do, except, let's see. We went down here. We did Deep Root. We did Shifra. We did Prince of Death. This is interesting. This is the Crucible, I think. I mean, there's such a good indication that the Crucible was like the roots of the Erd Tree. So it makes sense. Alright, we did Grand Cloister. Once again, just another waterfall over there. Guess we did this stuff. Trying to make sure there's nothing else for us to do here. Ainsel River Main we did. And then, yeah, Astal down here. I think we're gonna go down here really quickly just to check on something. But I think the only thing left is to go back to Ronnie's place. But I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's this big elevator up here. Gotta wait for this elevator. And now we go up here to the Moonlight Altar. I forgot about this. We're gonna get a really good sword here, but I'm not gonna use it for this build because everyone uses it. I'll keep it in my back pocket, but if you look, we are on the part of the map that normally you cannot reach. It's like this big plateau underneath or above the village of the Albinaurics. And if you listen there, looky who it is. Looky who it is. They're back. They're here to torment us. But we have a few other places to go first before we challenge them. There we go. We do some pretty solid damage with these flails. These flails have gotten a little bit of love since the game first launched. They attack much faster. They're a little bit longer than they were. They get better scaling than they did. He's up here now. Okay, that's pretty brutal. Probably gonna die. Okay, summon. Didn't work. Summon. Heal. I'm gonna eat fire, aren't I? Nope. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so Terra Magica, and now Nebula. And that does pretty good damage. Alright. Ouch. I'll probably die. Ah, he got me. Big AoE. I forgot he was over here. I thought he stayed down the side. Adula. Our rematch against Adula. Nightmare. Oh, oops. I forgot to teleport up there. That's fine. We'll grab our grace. We'll do it again. So I did respec a little bit off screen just to optimize the build. I reduced my mind so that I would have more int. Oop, I didn't do that. That's fine. God. And Gonna be hard to hit the dragon with Nebula. Yeah, it's just hard to aim. Here we go. Yeah, it's kind of FP inefficient. If I don't hit him in the head. There we go. Poise damage. Okay. Again. Oop. Fine. And myself. Oh fuck, it killed me. I lost my souls. Oh well. There's only 12,000. Not really useful. I need to take Glintstone Arc off so that he only uses like Night Comet and Gavel of Haima. Let's do that for now. Tweak his spell list a little bit. Yeah, it's probably good. Actually, you know what? Collapsing Stars isn't good. We'll do that. No, I didn't mean to give him... They used the wrong one. Alright. Now I can summon him. Damn it. I just realized I gave him the meteorite staff without equipping the the meteorite spells without equipping the meteorite staff. I'm gonna remove meteorite from the casting pool because I don't think he'll use it. Rock Sling is fine. Go. Why isn't he appearing? Okay, there we go. I was concerned for a second. Alright, let's do this. Ouch. Okay. God, fuck you. Trying to poise break him. Go. Ah, damn it. It hit me. The difficulty of using magic weapons against magic-resistant enemies is tough. We'll get it. Okay. Better. Right. We can hit him. Don't run. There we go. There we go. Stop doing that. You're annoying. Alright. Ouch. I might do this. Oof. Okay. Ouch. How did that frostbite me? Fight me, Adula. That hit. It's funny. That's better. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Oop. There we go. Finally, we got our rematch. Dragonheart, Adula's Moonblade. Let's read that item description. Where is it? Here we go. Adula's Moonblade. Sorcery of Adula, the Glintstone Dragon. Conjures a cold magic greatsword, then delivers a sweeping blow that launches a blade-like projectile of frost. Sorcery can be cast repeatedly. Adula, a devourer of sorcerers, was bested by Rani and subsequently swore a knightly oath to her dark moon. Yeah, we're gonna get starlight shards here. Here we go. So, maybe not the best test for our new weapon. Maybe not the best test for our new weapon, but we'll be able to see how good Nebula is against most other bosses. Starlight shards. Light the Grace. It's interesting. Manus Celis, Hand of the Stars, right? That's what that means, or Hand of the Sky, Hand of God. Just more starlight shards. There we go. Oh, we have 120k souls. That's helpful. Right now, we're just going to be pumping into int to get our int up, because that increases our damage pretty significantly. Just making sure I'm not missing stuff. Oh yeah, this little hole here. We'll go down there in a second. Let's use our souls. And here she is. She has destroyed her own two fingers. It was dwelling in the Church of Manus Celis, the starlight altar that belonged to her. And this is the Ronnie doll. It's like coated in blood, obviously, but just like held together with like twine and stuff. It's kind of interesting. And there she is, the Ronnie as we know her. What's interesting about this is, like, I wasn't able to look until she looked away, but her little spirit version isn't visible. I guess it is sort of overlaid, but you can't really see it.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
So she leaves for the stars, for the Dark Moon, and she leaves something behind for us. The Dark Moon Greatsword. So this is a FromSoft staple, the Moonlight Greatsword. It's been in all the Souls games, it's been in some Armored Core games, it's been in the Kingsfield games. A moon greatsword bestowed by a carrying queen upon her spouse to honor a long-standing tradition. One of the legendary armaments. Ronnie's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden, and this sword is but a beam of its light. I don't have the stats for it, so I don't think I can show off the weapon art. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can't. But it does beams of light. If you watch the Lunacid playthrough, you know what it does. But that's fine, because we're using Bastard Stars and Wing of Astal. Here we are, just exit out the side. But yeah, so Ronnie basically was trying to kill her two fingers to basically avoid the influence of the greater will, because she wants to instate her own beliefs, her own motivations and willpower into greatness, which makes sense. There are some questions here though. Lunar Estate Ruins, cool. Oh fuck, one of these things. Ouch. Revenants. God, they do so much damage. But Ronnie essentially wanted to instate her own version of order, right? And part of that's interesting is that the greater will is inherently an alien. Like, the greater will comes from the cosmos. So she wants to instate the power of the Dark Moon The Greater Will might possibly be more like, you know, it's golden, it's bathed in rays of gold versus bathed in starlight, stuff like that. Like, the Greater Will could very well be, you know, the sun in this metaphor, which is kind of interesting. So there's something to that. I think there's some questions remaining there, but we do know Ronnie wants the power of the moon. Like, good for her. There typically, when there's ruins, there's typically a room underneath. I'm trying to find that. Where is it? Maybe it's up there. Did it drop something? Ghost Glove Wart. That's definitely not what we're looking for. Maybe it's here. Yes, it is. Alright, let's look at this. Smithing Stone 8, nice. We need those to improve our bastard stars. So the reason why I'm using the Knight Rider flail here as well is because the Knight Rider flail can be infused with cold to get frostbite, which is what I've done with it. But also, it has inherent bleed buildup. So we get access to the flail power stance moveset, which is better than the two-handed moveset. For, you know, we don't have any strength really, so we don't really benefit from the two-handed moveset anyway. So power stance moveset is the way to go for this weapon. I think there's another dragon down here, isn't there? Or was that Adula just chilling before he spawned in above? Where am I going? Oh, I didn't investigate there. We need to go up there first. So we're using power stance flails. And we can do a pretty solid amount of damage against regular enemies. The only reason why we didn't against Adula is because magic resistance. Magic and cold resistance. So basically the only thing that I was really working on there was was my bleed. But so as of right now, I think we've done basically everything we can do short of finishing up Fort Faroth, which is nuts. This is gonna suck. There are multiple of them. There are multiple of them. There are multiple of them. God fucking damn. This is gonna suck. Ouch. Be enough to kill most of these. So I wanted the reticle back on and the lock-on back on lately because we've been having difficulties aiming at enemies. Oh, this reminds me, there's a stone sword key I need to grab again. But we've been having trouble like aiming spells, so I wanted to make sure I made it a little bit easier on myself there. Cerulean Amber Medallion +2, very nice. I don't know if we ever got the +1, but oh fuck. Oh. God damn it. So it's interesting here that the revenants are carrion they're like carrion bodies, members of, or I guess hosts from Liurnia. It's easy to put this together elsewhere. Ooh, where are we? Lunar Estate Ruins. Wait, is this where I just was? I'm gonna need to run through here really quickly just to check. Yes, it is. So Ghost Firefly, what a troll. It's interesting that they are Raya Lucarian, just because basically they appear to be like undead. Like they're like appearing with like this holy light, and they're damaged by greater will incantations. So there's like an interesting thing going on there. Like if you heal, you'll do damage to them. Run. Oh my god, they launched themselves. God damn it. These things are a pain in the ass. The quickest way to stagger them is to just use a healing incantation. It will instantly deal like 3,000 damage to them and then knock them down. Oh, damn. We got yeeted all the way back here. So the Cathedral of the Hand of the Sky is Ronnie's little starlight altar. But obviously, the hand in this instance is the two fingers that landed in / was bestowed upon Liurnia. But Ronnie knew. Ronnie knew better than to believe that thing. It was a weird hand. Weird 4X creature. Creepy thing. Looks weird. Don't trust it. Just grab my souls and then get out of here. Ain't nothing good about dealing with revenants. You could use Lusat's staff instead of Azur's for slightly more damage on singular casts rather than faster casting, but I don't think it really matters. Yeah, there's traps here. Yep. It's so cool. It's so cool that the traps are laid with like daggers. I love it. I love that aspect of it. I think it's so neat. So if you pay attention, you'll see them. Ooh. Let's see, 624 damage on a single hit. Not bad. Where the hell are they? If I can just upgrade my Knight Rider flail a little bit, we'll be solid gold. Yeah, 465 on a hit with that thing. It's just really solid. Really solid weapon. Probably the best flail overall. The Bastard Stars. It's so flashy. This is such a fun little, quirky little area. And I think that these ruins kind of get to like what I like about the ruins in this game, and what I like about like this kind of level design of like every single bespoke type of area that you encounter, ruins, crypts, catacombs, or not crypts, graves, catacombs, etc. They all are just like little design spaces. And here the ruins are like, sometimes it's like, okay, we have a goal, find the underground area. And then they manifest that differently of like, okay, well, this one's gonna have traps in it, and you have to pay attention to the traps. And like, other ones are like, okay, now there's a revenant here. Like, how do you find it while dealing with a revenant? It's just clever little design elements that I just think are just great. They're just great stuff. Because they never overstay their welcome. They're basically opt-in. You just interact with them if you're interested in doing them. And granted, we're doing all of them, so it's like, we're gonna see everything, but still, it's just neat. So I wanted to look at something over here. I wanted to look at these statues, because if you look at them, look like, you know, people in hoods, etc., right? Like the astrologer's clothes. But also, if we look at our inventory, I think they kind of resemble the person on the astrologer's heirloom, or the stargazer heirloom. It's kind of neat. There's neat similarities. I'm just marking things on the map to go visit. Did Lunar Estate. Okay, let's go to point number 2. Actually, let's sit at the site of Grace so that I don't die because I'm using all my resources. Where is it? Let's go down here.